This is the Mido Multifort Patrimony Chronograph. It's an excellent new option for an automatic chronograph under $2,200, and here's why. Mido has real history, which it uses to bring a clean, vintage-inspired design to life on the Multifort Patrimony line. There's a quality automatic movement inside and 3 different color options to choose from. The brand created these watches for serious collectors who appreciate the past but also enjoy a solid value proposition. It's another hit for a company that's been on a roll over the past few years. Mido is by no means a new brand. In fact, it's been in constant operation in Switzerland since 1918. The company has often flown under the radar through that time, quietly notching achievements with releases like the original Multifort Automatic in the 1930s. This model was one of the first watches to combine 4 key elements. It offered water resistance, magnetic resistance, shock resistance, and an automatic movement. Ultimately, these characteristics would become the guiding principles for the Mido brand and lead it to growth and success. From that moment forward, the mission was simple: create straightforward, practical watches with automatic movements that are highly resistant, even in the most extreme conditions. Another first came with the release of the multi-center chronograph in 1941. This chronograph goes ahead and removes one of the most critical elements in typical chronograph design: the subdials. There are no registers or totalizers. Instead, to track elapsed time, a pair of hands are placed on top of each other and connected via the central pinion. Start your chronograph and the 2 hands will both begin to move, one in minutes, one in seconds. This wildly innovative and interesting watch is a hidden gem from the 1930s. It also serves as a direct inspiration for a new generation of Multifort chronographs, the Multifort Patrimony Chronograph collection. Of course, the Mido Multifort Patrimony Chronograph isn't an exact representation of the original multi-center chronograph. The movement, with stacked hands, just wouldn't be practical at this price point. But the thin bezel, smooth lugs, pump pushers, and box-style sapphire crystal brings out a certain old-world charm that is hard to beat. A tachymeter scale is located on the periphery of the dial, and large Arabic numerals mark each passing hour with ease. You'll notice on this watch that these dials do in fact contain subdials. 2 of them. Their horizontal orientation keeps things clean and legible. A date window is positioned at 6 o'clock, and Mido utilizes its vintage script logo underneath 12 o'clock. Inside the case, Mido calls on the caliber 60. This automatic cam-operated chronograph beats at 4 Hz and stores a comfortable power reserve of 60 hours. Strap it on, and the 42mm profile fits like a dream. It comes close to replicating the fit and finish of an actual mid-century chronograph. And for contemporary watch lovers, the watch still feels fresh and lively. Available in 3 different styles, in plated gold or stainless steel, the one that catches my eye has a black dial and steel case. The gold and blue example is quite fetching in person, but I appreciate how Mido smartly used red accents to bring some visual pop to the otherwise monochromatic aesthetic. And the best part, prices start at just $2,160. For that price, you not only get a Swiss-made mechanical chronograph, but you're also able to enjoy the latest evolution of a design lineage that extends back to the 1930s. That's close to a century of history. And thanks to Mido, the Multifort Patrimony Chronograph is one of the best-looking chronographs in the brand's long past. You can learn more about and purchase your favorite Mido chronograph in the Hodinkee shop.